Here's to mathematics. Here's to history, life sciences, music, art. Here's to a paperless classroom, using ICT to transform education, equipping our children with 21st century skills, no matter their background. Here's to the future of South African education, wired for life by the Gauteng Department of Education. Together, moving Gauteng City Region forward.
Well, there you have it. We just heard from the learners of this paperless classroom. Let's now hear from a teacher. Ntombi Maphanga joins us now to demonstrate how all of this would work. Ma'am, a very good morning to you. Thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning to you too.
How does it work? So typically, if we were students and we were sitting down and we're here for a lesson, what would you do?
Okay, this is like my board. It's my chalkboard. It's replacing my chalkboard. So whatever I say, instead of erasing and do everything, I might as well go to my next slide. If I want to add a page, I do pages. This is my slide. It's almost looking like a PowerPoint, but it doesn't, because we have different features there. We have magic pens. We have a lot of pens that you can use. We have creative pens, we have crayons, we have highlighters. Instead of using different chalks and all that, we're using our smart board to do so for us. And then we also have, you can write away whatever. I don't need a duster to erase whatever I'm writing. I just use it, just go to my eraser. Then I use just the palm of my hand and erase everything smoothly like that. So I don't need to have a duster. Everything is just a touch. You know, I can be able to put images. I can be able to hide if I've written some of the things here, I want to hide it from my learners. I can be able to do so. Then I can be able to show them off again. So this smart board is so advanced. It's so advanced.
How easy was it for you to actually get all of this? Because I'm looking back and I'm thinking, goodness, you're going through it like you've been doing this for years. How easy or difficult maybe was it for you to actually become a fair with technology that's with this regard?
Okay, nowadays we're using smartphones, and using a smartphone mostly you're using touch. So we're familiar with touch and how does it work. But with this one, when you go just 2 or 3 weeks of a less training, you can be able to use it. It's more like of a computer, but more specifically it's a board. It prepares you to do presentation on a board. It's so simple. Yeah.
And what subject do you teach?
I'm teaching economics management sciences. Yes.
And how do you think this will revolutionize the way you prepare for your classes, the way you mark? How will it make life easier for you?
Now, when we used to the time we're using pen and paper, we used to draft and write it down, have to erase everything, have to do. But now I just sit on my bed, tap my lesson pen on my laptop, come back and connect it, then voila, everything learners see. Other than coming back to write on a chalkboard, erase, write. No, we're no longer doing that. If I don't want a slide anymore, might as well delete it automatically like that. So paper and all that, you have to tear up and start all over. We're no longer doing that. Yeah.
Now, we know that there's been a lot of load shedding and the future is quite bleak when it comes to that as well. Are there backup generators? Have you accommodated the need for backup power?
Yes, we do have a backup power, of which is a generator. But if we don't have a generator at that moment, we might as well use our papers, our books, but not over time, because most of the time our tablets and we charge them. So you might as well present your lesson using learners' tablets and also your tablet than using a whiteboard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And now another thing that I wanted to speak about is that while it does give you more time, you know, it's very quick, you plan your lessons, everything is very fast and at a touch of a button, so it gives you a lot of time, but you do know that your learners will then have unlimited access to you, so they can write you an email at 9 o'clock and say, ma'am, question number 9 is difficult, I don't understand it. So it's going to create that problem as well.
But I don't see it as a problem. Actually, I'm a teacher. I should assist those learners. It doesn't matter what time. If I'm obliged for learners to come and work at my place, is fine. I want learners to pass. That's all that matters. Even if they wake me up at 12 o'clock, I'll get the emails in the morning. I'll respond. It's fine. So I don't think it's going to be a problem for me.
I love it. Okay, let me see if I was paying attention to your demonstration and lesson. I want to redeem myself and write morning live again. Let's see if I can try for a second time. Okay, I just write there. Okay, here goes nothing. Okay. Is it ready? Okay. Okay. Huh? And voila. The way of the future, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so very much for joining us and giving us this demonstration. I wanted to see whether or not it works, so I don't tell our viewers lies, you see. They'll think we had planned it. Thank you so very much for that demonstration. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for joining us as we brought you the classroom of the future. We'll be keeping a close watch on developments. Today, there is the launch, of course, of the pilot project. 7 of those smart classrooms or smart schools will be unveiled, and the minister plans to roll it out throughout the province, not the minister at least, but the MEC, and we'll see whether or not it will catch on to other provinces. We'll also check out the sustainability of this initiative and continue to bring you the latest developments. Thank you so very much for joining us. It's goodbye and God bless.